Welcome back to KHS Cougar News. I'm Molly.
And I'm Xiomara, bringing you this week's and upcoming news.
Time for the usual reminders. Make sure to wear your ID and have your laptop charged and ready every day.
Progress Report 2 ends by September 20th, so make sure to work hard and get work turned in.
Remember that this progress report affects UIL eligibility, so if you need help, make sure you go to tutorials and ask for it. Is you or your friend's birthday coming up?
Then you should surprise them by featuring them on KHS News.
Scan the flyer with presents on it that can be seen in the hallway and submit their name and even a picture if you want. Time for the 3 things you need to know about. The tropical disturbance brewing in the Gulf of Mexico has formed into Tropical Storm Francine as it tracks towards the Louisiana coast. According to the National Hurricane Center, as of Monday afternoon, the storm is expected to go east of Houston with minimal impact to the city and some impact to Galveston. CenterPoint Energy, Greater Houston's embattled electric utility, said it's urgently planning and preparing ahead of Tropical Storm Francine, which is expected to make landfall as a hurricane in Louisiana on Wednesday and represent the first major test for the company since Hurricane Beryl left over 2.2 million Houston area residents without power in July. Though Francine is not expected to directly impact Houston, the company is bracing for a worst-case scenario. The Houston Public Library has relaunched its Journey to Citizenship program, which helps people navigate the process of naturalization to become an American citizen. The 7-week program includes 90-minute classes to help you pass the vocabulary, reading, and writing portions of the civics exam. It also includes guidance through the interview process and the 100 civic questions featured on the exam.
Remember to always follow the rules, especially when it comes to what you wear.
Let's see what administrators have to say about this topic.
Hey Cougars, you may have seen an increased amount of enforcement on dress code. Today we are going to be asking Dr. Jackson and Ms. Montalago about what you need to know about dress code and what are the consequences if you don't abide them. What do you want the students to know about dress code?
Hi, Kempner Cougars. I just want to remind us that the business of school is learning, and so we have to dress for that learning, and so we just need to remember to uphold all the dress code standards. So main things we've been seeing are hats, no belly buttons, save your belly button for the weekend, and no rips in the jeans above the knee. And that way we can just focus on the task at hand, which is to strive for greatness and save your weekend clothes for the weekend.
Okay, what I want students to know, there are a couple of things. One, with your t-shirts or really anything that you're wearing, no inappropriate items, drugs, alcohol, profanity, weapons. There are no crop tops at all. So if we see them, we will be asking you to change. For our ladies that wear the leggings, please wear a longer top. Gentlemen, we don't want to see your underwear, so please keep those pants pulled up. And we know it's hot outside, but anything that we wear on the bottom half, shorts or skirts, need to be midway through your thigh.
What are the consequences of not following the dress code?
Oh my goodness. Well, the first time you'll just be asked to fix whatever the dress code issue is. But after that, consequences range from detention to ISS, because eventually it becomes like a behavior issue. Because we know you know how to dress at Kempner High School, and if you keep refusing to dress the right way, then there'll be consequences like that.
That's a great question. One is we will give you something to change into. And our inventory is somewhat limited, not necessarily stylish, so you may not like it. So that's one. If you can't change or you won't change, then there is ISS, which is in-school suspension, and we don't want that. And if you make a big, huge fuss and it becomes a huge disruption, we may have to call someone to take you home. If there are repeated infractions, like you continue to wear your hat in the building or things like that, of course, we would start with detention and obviously calling home.
And if you want to learn more about the dress code, get onto your devices, go to FBSE homepage, scroll all the way down and click on the Student Handbook and Code of Conduct, then click on the 2024-2025 FBSE Student Code of Conduct, then scroll all the way down to page 14 to get all the information that you need to know about the dress code for this school year.
Ready for the cherry bake, Molly?
Yep.
Recently, our volleyball team has been working hard.
Let's see the goals set in place to make this season full of sunshine and greatness.
What are the team's goals for this year?
Our big team goal this year is to be district champions. So we're hoping to come in first out of all the districts because we have a very good shot this year because a lot of the hard competition is gone, but it's still going to be a big fight for first. And our second team goal is, I think, just to win as many games as we possibly can this year.
The volleyball team's goals this year are definitely to make it to playoffs again and then hopefully be district champs this year. We're definitely working towards that.
Basically, our goals are to make it to districts and to win more games and
to communicate and become one as a team.
We always have goals of being eligible academically. We're always students first, athletes second. Lots of communication on and off the court. And for varsity, of course, we want to make it into playoffs again.
What are some things you guys can improve on?
I think we can improve on our communication skills this year. I feel like the team isn't very close this year, but I feel like we've definitely gotten better about it.
I think some things we can improve on, maybe just like technical skills and then like maybe talking, like communicating in the game and stuff like that.
talking more on the court and showing more spirit during like game days.
Yeah, we can improve on keeping each other's spirits up and not letting each other down.
We definitely want to improve on 100% of communication, not just part of the time, but all the time, especially on the court with high intense games. And we really need to improve on right now our offensive strategies.
And is there anything you want us to know about volleyball this year?
I think you should know that coming out and supporting is really good. It's really fun when everybody comes to the games and there's a lot of big student sections, so definitely come out, and we do have really good snacks, so go to concessions too because that also helps us out so much.
We have lots of home games coming up, and they're definitely like they're themed events, so definitely like show up and like dress as a theme and stuff like that, and they're really fun to watch, so definitely come to those.
It's awesome as usual. We have a new district just like other sports, but we're really trying to hopefully make a district run for maybe first place.
Just come support the games. There'll be dress up days for like themes.
Yeah, just show up and do
Now
the
let's
themes.
catch up with sports with Zachary.
Hey Cougs, it's Zachary, and here's what you need to know for sports. First off, huge congratulations to Water Polo's win against Bush High School with a huge win of 14-8. Get ready for another exciting game today against Austin at the Aquatics Practice Facility, with boys starting at 5:30 and girls starting at 6:45. Let's also cheer on football for the amazing HOCO win this past week with varsity's huge win of 40-8, JV's win of 8-6, and freshmen of 21-0. Varsity's record is 3-0, and JV and freshmen's win is 2-1. Wow, what a great and amazing match JV tennis had against Randall last weekend. They won 14-5. Let's also cheer on volleyball against Marshall this Friday. This is also middle school night, so be ready to see some future Kepner Cougars. Make sure to be loud and proud for the amazing cross-country team as they have a meet this Friday at Jones Creek Ranch. Also, congratulations to Jaden Hopkins for placing 5th this past Friday at Spring Creek Park meet. What an amazing sports lineup. Keep up the Cougar pride. Go Cougs. And now, back to Molly and Ziomara.
It's almost time to sign off, but before we head out, make sure to follow KHS_Presterville Instagram and Twitter for weekly pictures on events.
Also subscribe to KHS Cougar News on YouTube where all weekend announcements are posted.
Bye.